Hey guys, today I want to talk about this really stupid post from Now This, and this is a post of a Twitter Democrat looking at a chart and making the worst interpretation of that graph possible. So here's a caption: grocery prices relative to wages are actually lower right now than they were under the vast majority of a Trump presidency. And if you look at this graph, it says hours of work needed to purchase a week's worth of groceries. And there's this big dotted line saying 2015 to 2019 average. And at the present day, we see this line is actually well below this. But there's one problem here. The Trump presidency was not between 2015 and 2019. It was between 2017 and 2021. This 2015 average 2015 was 2 years before Obama left office, and 2019 was 2 years before Trump left office. And so, if we look at the actual average of a Trump presidency, this is 2017, this is 2021, the average is somewhere down here. And if we look at the Biden presidency, which is from here to here, the average is up here. So actually, grocery prices relative to wages have been lower under Trump compared to uh, Biden and Harris. Also, this is really stupid because this woman does not understand the idea of a trend. You see, in the past, prices were always relatively high, but they were trending downwards. When Trump was in office, when he entered office, prices started relatively high, but they climbed down by a lot. Whereas when Biden took office, prices were relatively low to start off with. They increased because he failed to handle inflation properly. If you remember, he was begging Venezuela to produce more oil, and then over time inflation went down because the prices stopped increasing as quickly as they did previously. This has nothing to do with the government. This has nothing to do with the Inflation Reduction Act. This is just the market sorting itself out. Um, and a lot of people in the comments have actually pointed this out. Um, let's click here. I had to make two comments because I was so irate about this. It is important to point out that calling this median line the Trump average is not accurate and makes Trump look better than it really was. This takes the last 2 years of the Obama presidency and only the first three of Trump's, taking out the effects of COVID entirely. Of course, with COVID, prices went down because everybody was inside. Let's read another comment. All the graphs in the world won't stack up against one grocery store trip. 3.6 hours for a week's worth of groceries? In what city? That's a little bogus. Ignore your lying eyes. Prices are actually lower now. Then why am I drowning? Why can't I eat sometimes? I don't get how this is true because of experience. Wow, we're really grasping at the straws now. Yeah, I guess that's yeah. What kind of gaslighting BS is this? Lol. Whose wages? Not mine. laughing faces, more comedy. So yeah, like most of these people, they're just they they know this is bullshit. Now typically on Now This posts on YouTube, most of the comments would support these posts, but this kind of deceptiveness this kind of deceptiveness is so bad that everybody's just calling it out because it's like in 1984, just ignore what your eyes are telling you, listen to the state. And yeah, it's just completely stupid. um let's find another comment. I'm a Democrat and this statement is BS. Go to a grocery store. I've got receipts. Cooking oil is still 300% up. I bought Western oil for $2.28 for years, still $5.99 today. Yeah, even in the United Kingdom, olive oil is so expensive now. It's got to a point where I've had to transition onto vegetable oil because that's cheaper. Um, yeah, and that's it, guys.